vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Top Vloggers. As always, I am your host. I am Mighty Joe, hanging out with my lovely co-host,
the lovely cat.
That's why she's so lovely. And we are back at Madame Tussauds for part 2. This should be fun and exciting. We saw so many great wax figures during the first time that we were here with you. There are so many more wax figures to see. It should be fun and exciting.
Absolutely. There was so many that I didn't expect to see, but they were there, and they did an amazing job on them.
So let's get going. And there is a photo op right here. Let's see if we can get maybe the lovely cat or Aaron to stand in front of this. Think we can do that?
Sure can.
All right, there she is, the lovely cat. I really like the artwork.
Very colorful.
Yeah, it's very beautiful in here. Oh, I see him. I see him. There he is. Prince. Purple rain. They did a really great job on him.
Yeah, they did. Never realized how short he really was till I seen this.
Yeah, he is a very short man. That is for sure. But they did a great job. Oh, I love that one. And then, of course, here is Aaliyah. And, of course, she died tragically in a plane crash.
Yeah.
They did a great job on her as well. For a short time, she was married to R. Kelly.
Illegally.
But, yeah, they did a great job on her. And here we have Daft Punk, which is a French electronic music duo formed in Paris in 1993.
Here you can see Madonna. Again, they did a really good job on her.
Like a virgin. Yeah, they really did do a really good job on her. I'm not necessarily thinking that this is per se the outfit that I would have picked for her.
I wouldn't have either. I picked a different outfit.
I definitely understood why they picked this compared to some of our other outfits.
Right?
But they did do a good job. And then, of course, here it tells you how tall some of the different celebrities are. You can see right there it says Prince was 5'3". So that, fairly short. Angelina Jolie, 5 feet 8 inches, 5'5" for Whoopi Goldberg.
Here you can see Katy Perry.
She kissed a girl and she liked it.
That she did.
They did do a really good job on her. I like this one as well.
Every last detail, right down to the tattoo on the inside of her arm.
Yeah, they don't skip out on the tattoos or the outfits. I mean, this is definitely something to behold. And then, of course, here is Miley Cyrus, who came in like a wrecking ball.
Cute haircut.
Yeah, they did a really good job on this one. It's obviously, you can tell it's a very younger Miley, and than she is now. Obviously, her face is more matured now than in here. But I definitely, like I said, gorgeous. They did a great job on it. The detail all the way down, just, I mean, great. Oh, the Biebs, Justin Bieber. They did do a good job on this one. They did. They do great jobs on all of them, but they got all the tattoos and everything.
Boy, does he have a lot of them.
And then, of course, here is Bob Marley. They did do a really good job on this one. I have to admit, I like this one as well. They got the nice headphones on. Belting out of tune. I'm sorry?
How did they do their hair? That one's got dreads.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's amazing the amount of work that goes into one of these figures.
Yeah, and how much did you say they cost again?
$300,000.
Wow. And of course, here you have the lovely Rihanna. Now, they did do a good job on this one, but I don't like the outfit at all. I would not have picked this outfit. I would have picked something different. And of course, we all remember the scuffle that was ensued when Chris Brown was convicted of abusing her. And of course, here you have Drake. They did a pretty good job on this one as well. Kind of looks like he's in a jogging outfit. Or a sweat outfit.
Definitely a hooded sweatshirt.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Of course, as you guys know from our previous vlogs, if you have watched them, that we've been to the childhood home of Michael Jackson. They did a really good job on this. I have to admit, I like this. This is a good one too.
Yeah.
I love the outfit.
Well, that is because you're a fan of black.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, over here we got the man who's sipping on the gin and juice, rolling a fatty. Yeah, that's right, the one and only Snoop Dogg. They did a really good job on this too. I have to admit that.
Such intricate detail.
I mean, they got the microphone, just everything.
Yep.
And a lot taller than I thought. And of course, over here we have Lenny Kravitz. I'm not sure what to say really about Lenny Kravitz. You don't really hear much about him anymore. That's for sure.
No, but they did do a good job on him.
Yeah, they did. They did do a good job. I have to give them that. Oh, look, honey, we have Fergie.
Yeah, she was an American singer and songwriter and first achieved chart success with the hip-hop group Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah? I used to listen to the Black Eyed Peas. I have to admit, I like the outfit that they put on her.
Yes, it's a very pretty outfit.
And now we have Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder has 9 children. And he was blind shortly after birth.
Yeah, but still an amazing piano player.
That's true. He was an amazing piano player. He did a really good job. I love the outfit on this one as well. And of course, over here we have Tupac Shakur. They did a really great job on this one too. know, he died right here in Las Vegas.
What a shame.
After being murdered, and it was a hard time for us all as fans of not just the genre of rap music, but of him as well as a human being. He would definitely be sadly missed. And then, of course, now we are going to head on over and show you some of the little artwork that they have on the way to the... Oh, there he is. The one and only Andy Warhol. They did a really good job on him, too. Oh, all the way down to those sneakers. And this is Madame Tussauds. Now she's a very short woman, that is for sure.
Yes, she is. She was born in December of 1761 in France. Her father was killed just a couple months before she was born. Her mother moved the whole family to a local doctor's home, Philippe Curtis, for whom she acted as a housekeeper, and she called Curtis her uncle, which is who taught her the art of wax modeling.
Well, it looks like she may not have had teeth. And then, of course, right here, they are showing you how to sculpt them and what they look like in the process of each one.
It is very interesting to see each step that these figures go through as they're making them.
And on our way to the next section, party goers this way. Well, let's get going. So we're going to go down these steps.
See more beautiful artwork on the wall there?
Yep. And then, of course, there is Caesar with a mattress on his head. Apparently, he had partied too much. And, of course, here is another one of the wax figures that they have here at the museum for you to take a look at. I love how they do the setting around these figures.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it always works out for them, that's for sure. And of course, right here we have the baddest man on the planet, Iron Mike Tyson.
With what appears to be some ladies' undergarments on his hand.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of man that Iron Mike Tyson is. If he wants your garments, he takes them. Yeah, we just recently watched him battle Roy Jones Jr. And boy, that was a great fight. I've seen a lot of great fights though with Mike Tyson, and I know that was your first that you've ever seen live happen. So, yeah, it was a great fight, and I like I said, then I think they should have gave it to Tyson. I know it was just supposed to be an exhibition, but man, it was a good fight. And then, of course, over here you have the police car, and obviously the wedding chapel set up, and the Las Vegas palm trees and things like that.
Unfortunately, Elvis was out of the building.
Elvis was not in the building right at the time.
Here you can see Zach Galifianakis.
And of course, he was in the Hangover movies, which were pretty much basically all about Vegas, I guess, you know, even for the most part. A lot of it took place here in Vegas.
Here you can see George Clooney. He's an amazing actor.
Yes, he was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is definitely one of our favorite movies. We enjoy that one.
That's for sure. It is a great movie.
And of course, he's here inside the wedding chapel, waiting to get married.
His bride's yet to show up.
It's not you, my dear?
Nope. His bride must be out with Elvis.
Must be. And of course, at one time, he was dating a former WWE superstar and diva,
Stacy Keibler.
the lovely Stacy Keibler. That's right. Then, of course, over here you have the Blue Man Group, and they have a show here in Vegas at the Luxor Hotel and Casino, which I have to admit that I hope to be able to go to and see one day once all of the shows, especially the bigger ones, are back up and running again. And then of course here you have Liberace. And we will be going to his home hopefully within the next couple of months. I do know that it is on the list of things to go do. He had a home right here in Vegas. Of course, he performed here in Vegas for many years. So, and they did a great job and a lovely outfit. Of course, you have Sammy Davis Jr. And you have Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. They did a great job on these. I have to admit that.
Yeah, they did an amazing job.
Yeah, I have to admit, you know, definitely a fan of the Rat Pack. Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. right here, which definitely one of the coolest cats I never got the chance to put some visuals on. That's for daggum sure. He was a very funny man. I remember him kissing Carol O'Connor on the cheek in the All of the Family episode. It was definitely, like I said, a class act. Being part of the Rat Pack, which was definitely a big thing here in Vegas. So glad that they had these guys here. And then, of course, right here you have Mr. Las Vegas himself, Wayne Newton.
Otherwise known as the Midnight Idol and Mr. Entertainment.
That's right, and they did do a great job on this one. Of course, the one thing that I remember Wayne Newton for is when he was on an episode of Roseanne back in the day, and they got to go to Vegas, and they went to see a show of Wayne Newton's, and I think they had some guy coming out, and they thought he was impersonating him. They got drunk. It was a very funny time.
Here you have Siegfried and Roy.
And of course, we just recently lost Siegfried, and we lost Roy about
8 months prior to that.
Yeah, 8 months prior to that. So sad to see both of them go, but definitely glad to see that they are being immortalized here inside the Las Vegas Madame Tussauds Museum.
And I love their outfits.
Yes, They were definitely showmen.
That is for sure.
And over here we have Chris Angel. I remember seeing him levitate off the ground almost as tall as one of the buildings here in Las Vegas on TV, and I thought, yeah, there's something to that. I'm not exactly sure how, but he did it. He has a show at the Planet Hollywood, which opened in 1963. Another show I would love to see once all the big shows come back.
Here you have Celine Dion, wonderfully done, an amazing singer.
I have to admit, they got a nice dress for her.
That they did.
They did do a really good job. And then of course over here, you see one of the showgirls behind Robert De Niro. And of course he was in quite a few movies that have to do with Las Vegas and the mob and things like that. So another wax figure that would fit here in the museum. And then of course over here you have possibly the greatest singer of all the times. You have the king of rock and roll, the one and only Elvis Presley. As you guys know, that Kat and I are both huge Elvis fans. We love Elvis. We went and seen the Elvis statue over at the Westgate. You can go ahead and check out that vlog if you have not seen it. That was awesome as well, which is where he did a lot of performances in his career.
Beautifully done.
Beautifully done. I have to admit that I am just in awe of seeing this. It's not the outfit that I would have chosen. He had so many other great outfits that I would have chosen one of the other ones. However, I do like this outfit that they have for it. And then of course over here we have Louis Armstrong, possibly one of the greatest.
Here you have Donny and Marie Osmond, a brother and sister pair who were singers and also had a show called The Donny and Marie Show.
And then of course they have a show here in beautiful Las Vegas as well.
Not an outfit I would have picked for her. Not a bad outfit.
You have to admit though, you gotta love their theming with the sign behind them. It's very beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And then of course right here we see Evel Knievel. And of course he tried to jump the fountains at Caesar's Palace unsuccessfully. And he got hurt, and if I'm not mistaken, he was hurt pretty bad. I think he broke several bones, if not all the bones in his body. He broke a lot of them. So, but then his son would come back to do it several years later and complete the jump. And we have a vlog on that coming up too. And here we have Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. Yes, he was truly a great. I remember him most obviously from showing up on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as Carlton's guardian angel, basically, and helping him out.
Here you have Wolfgang Puck, who was born in Austria, is a famous chef, so we have something in common because we both love to cook.
And I have to admit, I love to eat, so it all works out.
They did an amazing job on him.
They sure did. And then of course over here, they have Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury in the Marvel movies. However, I like him best as Jules from Pulp Fiction, which is definitely one of my favorite movies. And then of course over here we have
Captain America.
and of course he is played by Chris Evans.
The detail in that.
Yeah, they do a great job here at the Madame Tussauds Museum. Then you see Aaron with Spiderman, which I think is probably his favorite.
Yeah, he does love Spider-Man.
Definitely a big Spider-Man fan. And then of course here is a great photo op for Aaron and the Hulk.
He does like the Hulk.
Yeah. I like the Hulk too. Of course, when I think of the Hulk, I think of Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk from back in the day, because that's the Hulk that I knew. So, but I have to admit, the Marvel people, they do a great job with their superheroes. And of course, now we are in the gift shop, looking at all of the different merchandise. They have a lot of superhero stuff, and of course they have some pop stuff. Then these right here, these are banks.
Yeah, little piggy banks.
And of course, sunglasses that have the mask built into them. Magnets. Yeah, they definitely have. Oh, there's a really good one of Elvis. Keychains. They just have so much stuff in and it's not a real big gift shop, but they have a lot of merchandise for the size of the gift shop that it is. I have to give them that. They have water bottles, frames, t-shirts, sweaters.
Everything was well placed.
Yeah, hats.
Everything in there.
They have all kinds of stuff. Alright, well thank you so much for coming on this vlog with us. I hope you guys had a great time. As always, it was a beautiful trip inside the museum.
It was absolutely fantastic. It was a good time, and you must see it when you come to Las Vegas.
It was
Absolutely.
funny.
Did you enjoy the museum?
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man, you sure did.
It was a wonderful time. I really enjoyed it.
It sure was, and I think that'll do it for us here today. We'll see you next time. Top Vloggers!